Hello. So our story through Holy Week continue now as we hear about a special meal that Jesus shared with his friends. So when I say the word Jesus, it's the sign language for Jesus, which is to touch our palms. When I say the word remember, I've got to think, try and remember something. And when I say bread, imagine you're breaking a piece of bread. So let's just practice those. Jesus, remember, bread. Jesus and his friends were eating a special meal. It was the Passover meal. They held it to remember all the wonderful things that God had done for them. How he'd set his people free from slavery in Egypt and led them to a land of their own. Jesus, however, did not look very happy. "I have something sad to tell you," he said at last. "We all know that the religious leaders do not like me, that they would do anything they could to stop me. And now it seems that one of you sitting here at this table has agreed to help them arrest me." Everyone stopped chewing. Their mouths were full of bread. "It's not me, it's not me," they all muttered one by one. But they all secretly wondered who it could be. Jesus dipped a piece of bread into some sauce. "It's the one I give this bread to," he said. Then he passed the bread to Judas. Judas looked at Jesus. He looked at the others too. Then, without saying a word, he jumped up from his seat and ran out the room. Jesus looked at the rest of his friends. "When I'm gone, I want you to remember me." Jesus picked up a piece of bread. "So whenever you come together, this is what I want you to do to remember me." He gave thanks to God for the bread. He broke it and he passed it to his friends. "This bread is my body," he said. "I give it for you. Eat it to remember me." Next, Jesus picked up a cup of wine. He gave thanks to God for it as well, and everyone drank from it. "This wine is my blood. It is poured out for you. Drink it to remember me." Jesus and his friends got up and left the room. Jesus knew that the religious leaders would come to arrest him that night. So he took them to a garden in a place called Gethsemane, where they could all go and pray.